A hysterical Johnson told police things got ugly when he claimed Stephanie blamed him for his son's recent suicide.
She said, I see why my son killed himself like.
And then you want to be crying like a little buster, because I can't say what I really want to say. So I'm going to just call you a buster. You feel me? Now you want to be crying. You wasn't crying when you was killing your girlfriend. This would kill me, man. Save your tears. YouTube, it's your girl, TT Shanell, when I'm back with another reaction video. And I'm not in the best of moods, man, because I'm about to do a reaction video to some dude that just murked his girl and the son over what to watch on TV, man. And I want to do videos like this only because I want to spread awareness. That's one. And two, I want to put a lot of my female, like my queens, on game. And the reason why I say this is because I don't believe these dudes just be snapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you watch TV, like, oh my God, he just snapped. No. You see the signs. Y'all be ignoring them. And I'm not trying to victim blame in no way, shape, or form. What I'm trying to do is spread awareness and try to tell people that you gotta, I'm telling people you gotta watch for the signs, yo. Like, before a person snap, they usually built. It's usually built. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes them snap. It's built up. So that means it's certain signs you gotta pay attention to. So I'm about to get into this clip, man. This asshole named Tyronejohnson. I don't even care if I got his name wrong, man. He found guilty for killing his girlfriend and son over what to watch on TV. Let's get into this clip. Shout out to Fox 13 Tampa Bay News. And I want to say that, Charlamagne the God, you are 100% correct. Because when I watch these news clips, man, and I'm doing my reaction videos, a lot of it be from Florida. And I'm starting to believe that what Charlamagne said about the craziest people come from Florida and the Bronx, it might be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Let's get into this clip.
The verdict is in, guilty of 2 counts of murder. That's what the jury has handed down in the capital murder trial of Tyronejohnson. Johnson gunned down his girlfriend and her 10-year-old son 3 years ago. Well, now Johnson could...
10 years old. And you know what killed me with dudes? Like, yo, bro, why you just don't offer yourself? Like, if you really feeling that deranged, why you just don't offer yourself? Save the taxpayers their money. You know what I'm saying? Our money.
Execution in the penalty phase of the case.
Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us tonight the evidence the jury weighed before handing down their verdict.
30 feet, 15 steps, hunting down a 10-year-old child. That's what premeditation is.
Heat of passion, not premeditation.
There's been no dispute on who did it.
Why I knew he was going to be an ugly ass nigga. Why I knew you were just going to be an unattractive ass. This is what I be trying to say. I understand what you about to say. Oh, looks ain't everything. But look at this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to look at a nigga and you can kind of see the crazy in him. No cap. No cap. When you walk outside, you see a bum on the street, you be looking all type of, you know what I'm saying? Why, nigga? Just because the nigga ain't a bum don't mean there's something wrong? Nah. You know what's so funny, bro? Half the bums I see, they don't even be crazy. But I do be seeing some bums that be crazy. But half of them, they be kind of normal. But still, I still treat every bum the same. Nah, you could possibly be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to treat people the same, too. You could possibly be a serial killer. Treat them like, yo, I don't trust nobody until... No, they didn't even know until... I really don't trust nobody. Real talk.
A tragic situation that got out of control.
One last pitch to the jury in the capital murder trial of Tyronejohnson. Prosecutors say in October of 2018, Johnson killed his live-in girlfriend, Stephanie Willis, and her 10-year-old son, Ricky, during an argument over what to watch on TV. A hysterical Johnson told police things got ugly when he claimed Stephanie blamed him for his son's recent suicide.
She said, I see why my son killed himself like.
And then you want to be crying like a little buster, because I can't say what I really want to say. So I'm going to just call you a buster. You feel me? Now you want to be crying. You wasn't crying when you was killing your girlfriend. This would kill me, man. Save your tears, asshole.
Johnson said he felt under attack by Stephanie and claimed the child came in running into the master bedroom while he was shooting uncontrollably.
Did he say you hurt my mommy?
That sound cat. I ain't gonna hold you. That sound like mad cat. You was airing it out, shooting a girlfriend. Rest in peace to the victim. Sorry I didn't say that in the beginning, but I'm just so frustrated. But you was airing it out. What kid you know gonna walk into a room when they hear gunshots? Kids, yo, you drop something. Kids be like, oh snap, let me get under the bed. Ain't no kid gonna walk into no damn ambush. Get out of here, bro. You know what you did, man. You know what you did, and that's why you're going to jail. And I'm mad. You shouldn't even be here.
Is that what he said? Yes.
But prosecutors say that's not what the evidence shows. They say Johnson went looking for the frightened child who was hiding under his bed.
The shell casings are right there in front of the bed.
Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say a kid hears something, they gonna run out of bed? I was a kid. We all was kid once. We know what it is. You start hearing adults do that. I mean, let me be out in the party, but I'm not walking. What in the world? I'm hiding. I'm getting out of Dodge, bro. You know what you did. And the jury, they found that. Like, they smelt the lies in you, bro.
And they line right up with those 2 holes underneath the bed.
Chilling images they want the jury to remember as they decide whether Johnson is a calculated killer or someone who lost control during the heat of passion.
Yo, Florida? Is comment below if that's just, I gotta look it up too. Is that just a Florida law? Because I never heard of that in New York, like the heat of passion. Like, is that a thing that's in other states? Because, like, control your emotions. Like, there's no excuse for losing your emotions. I'm sorry. You tripping because you want to watch something on TV? You killed your girlfriend and her son because you wanted to watch something else on TV. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying you can't control your emotions. This man was a natural born killer. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you say. Nah.
Gomez, Fox 13 News.
Now, the jury did find Johnson guilty of first-degree premeditated murder and
Facts.
second-degree murder.
Facts. Hello. Natural born killer, bro. You premeditated. You're not telling me you've been wanting to do it. It's like when you into it with your shorty and you want to break up with her, so any little thing she do, you just flip. That's what that is, bro. You knew what it was, man. What is it? What's the word? Floridans? Am I saying it right? Floridans? Whatever. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, but a lot of y'all is crazy. As a matter of fact, usually I don't do this. Usually I do one reaction video, skirt off to the next one. But since we on the topic of Florida, I'm going to get into something else. So hold right there. Don't even leave. I ain't out just yet. Let's see what else they doing up in Florida that got me all hot, man. Let's go. All right, now, I was just strolling, right? Just strolling when I ran into this story, right? And I wasn't even on YouTube. So this is actually my first time looking at this clip. I have anxiety for many different reasons. One of the reasons is because I'm afraid that when I do have kids, if I have a daughter, she might run into an asshole like Tyrone, whatever his name is, right? Another thing is I'm afraid to send my kids to school because the stuff that I see, like when I went to school, the worst thing that could have happened to us was somebody, I would probably say they brought the heat to the school. That probably been the worst thing, like somebody that came up in there with the strap. Worst case scenario. Now you got to deal with school shootings. You got to deal with multiple people bringing guns to school. Before it'd be that one kid. Now you got to worry about anybody could bring the grip to school. So it's crazy, right? But now I just found out that you could send your kid to school and the substitute teacher would really be like violating your kid. Yes, violating your kid. Now, kids, I know what you're thinking. Not a lot of kids know better because they're kids. Your brain is not fully developed. I am 30 years old. You ain't telling me that your brain is developed at 15. I'm still working, trying to be a better me. So I'm about to get into this clip, man. I done enough talking. Let's get to Fox 13.
20-year-old Ayanna Davis, a substitute teacher at Lakeland High School, is now out of a job facing serious charges. She's accused of having sex with one of her male students, who deputies say is 16 years old or younger.
You're a teacher. You're supposed to teach. You're not supposed to be getting involved with these students like that.
The investigation began back on December 3rd when a student told a school resource officer about a video on Snapchat showing Davis and another student having sex.
And then this is the problem. You smashing a high school kid, you disgusting prick. Like, you're gross. That is nasty. And then of course he's gonna put it on Snapchat. Why? Because he's a kid. I ain't even mad at the kid, man. I'm mad at you. You're disgusting. That is gross. That is gross. And you're supposed to be a substitute teacher? That's nasty.
According to the affidavit, the male victim sent the video to a large number of Lakeland High School football players. When investigators interviewed Davis, she admitted she and the male student had sex at least 4 times, twice at her home and twice.
Listen, Queen. All right, Queen. There's so many available grown men out here. There's so many available grown men out here. You ain't got no business looking for love in no high school. You ain't got no business. You supposed to be there to teach.
The student's home while his parents were asleep upstairs.
Like, girl, what is wrong with you? Did you burn through your...
Seriously, what is wrong with you? You went to that school to teach them kids. How you end up sleeping with one of them? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Her last 5 brain cells. So she's locked up in the county jail, and I anticipate that's where she'll spend Christmas, eating turkey off of a loaf.
When investigators confronted the victim, he initially denied ever having
he said eating turkey off of a loaf. He done had it up to here with your ass.
sex with Davis before admitting the two had sex 4 times. In interviews, he says he initiated the relationship when he randomly walked up to her one day. He tells police at first the two just liked each other, but says the relationship turned sexual on October 10th after a football game.
Yo, that's crazy. That's my birthday. October 10th is my birthday. That's crazy. So on my birthday, you was just over there breaking the law. You disgusting animal. You're gross. That is gross.
As of right now, police are still working to track down a copy of this Snapchat video.
We certainly would like for someone to turn it over to us. We know there are copies out there, but they deny it. However, we've talked to multiple witnesses that saw it. So we believe our witnesses.
In a statement, Polk County School Superintendent Frederick Hyde says in part, quote, "We expect substitute teachers to uphold the same high standards of conduct and professionalism as our full-time educators."
Facts.
Going on to say the charges against this person are disgraceful and a complete violation of the trust that teachers build with.
That shit is nasty. I want to say it so bad, but I don't even want to keep cursing on here, but you nasty itch. You nasty itch. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out.